Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Idle Research. I left for 15 hours after the final clip of last video. Today we'll look at Flask Mastery. It gives you Mystical Flasks, hence the title. I'm going to make a lot of progress. In fact, I'm one episode ahead in terms of footage, but it's all edited already. Here I'll hesitate between Fire Flask Gain or Golden Flask Gain. I wasn't sure which one to take. I'm going to go for Fire Flask Gain. The more Fire Flask I get, the more Golden Flask I'll get indirectly. Here my goal is 25% by the way, for just a round number. Unlock Flask Mastery. I'll be able to do that. And it's very strong as you can expect. And the progress is just staggering. I'm very excited to show you the progress I made. And in fact, in preparation for episode 6, I think I reached the limit of the demo. Next time I log in the game, guaranteed, there's nothing to stop me. I'm gonna go past 1E100 energy. Okay, so here, 1000 prestige. I think it's the biggest I did so far. Starting to get confused with the progress that I've made over time. What happened when? That's why I want to do these voiceover well in advance, well before releasing those videos. And let's take a look at the Flask Mastery. So the first time I look at this ever, I take a look around, I see mastery slots available all in one. This gives me research speed and energy for this flask, the red flask. I said okay. Mastering falls, yeah, 1 out of 1. Not very complicated, very strong though. So I'll tell you right now that these do not work while being offline. I'm not gonna complain because offline is already really strong. And look, 1.21, that means it's multiplicative. Very nice. I love multiplicative in the idle games. Here it cannot work because I have to go false and then true. But then it doesn't go up. Why? That's because I am not currently crafting orange flask. So I'm gonna go craft orange flask. Remember that I am learning this for the first time. So let's attribute a few orange flasks and test this out just to confirm that I understand this thing. And there will be one element I will not understand right away, but by the end of this video, before that in fact, I will understand it. You'll see what I mean. There you go. Of course it's slower, you expect that the higher the flask, the slower the progress. But don't worry, there will be plenty of progress when the time comes. I just started with Flask Mastery. Alright, prestige 2 points, okay. But soon you're gonna see, soon in the series, I mean, you're gonna see that in 1 minute I can make a lot of golden flask. I'm so excited to show you that in the future. This game is just a home run, by the way. I hope it gets the recognition it deserves. I really want to go past the demo though and make that review on Steam, but so far it's a home run to me. I'm really impressed. I'll explain in my review why. In fact, I'll even give you the link of my review when I do it. So I'm just, recovering from prestige as per normal. Nothing too spectacular with this clip here. And Flask Mastery in the meanwhile continues to go up slowly for orange flask. And now the trick will just to find the fastest flask. Like this one is relatively fast. This is considered, I would say, fast for me at least. At the point I am in the game, I'm sure eventually it's going to be lightning fast. Although, the higher you get, the slower it is. So maybe it will never be super ridiculously fast. But anyways, there is also a boost in the accelerator to make it faster. We'll get that later. So that's a jump cut. So 10, 4, and 2 for Flask Mastery. So it really boosts the research time. It seems like nothing, and this is where I started getting confused. This 2.18 number made no sense to me. I will understand it later. But it doesn't match. Look at that, 2.59 on research speed, this flask. I'm like, where that number comes from then? That 2.18 makes no sense whatsoever. So what I decided to do is test it out. So I'm going to level this up and see if it has an effect on whatever I saw in research. Let's check it out. 2.18, 2.29. So there is an effect, but where does it come from? So I left for 12 minutes. I don't know why I showed you that, but I left for a short period. Anyways, so now I'm going to go all blue and start doing Flask Mastery for blue as well. So every flask can benefit, you know, from Flask Mastery. And this, by the way, that 12 minutes where I left is where I saw that Flask Mastery doesn't work while you're offline. So check this out. It's kind of slow. As I said, it's expected. There's gonna be other flasks also, it's gonna be even slower. No significant upgrade in Fire Flask for now. So 3.92 research speed, 28 Mystical Flasks. So that's where that number comes from. There's a formula, I don't understand the formula, it doesn't matter. But 3.92 research speed, see? It's based on how many I have, 13 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 Mystical Flasks, which gives me an overall research speed bonus. This is absolutely essential because we're going to unlock a new flask today. Against all odds, you're going to see the numbers. It will sound impossible, but then using this, it will become possible. In fact, I went too fast, but it showed 211,000 seconds. But I'll show it to you clearer in a moment. I don't know when, relatively soon I think. So you see everything's flashing because I ran out of green flasks. All I have to do is go all green, then all yellow, all orange. You know, it's not that bad. It's because I was trying to push real hard on Flask Mastery for blue. So now we're going to recover, that's it. Let's see what we got next. So everything is red. I'm trying to reach 1 million. I remember that. So remember when it was times 100, now we're 5,600 times more from the blue. Remember that was my goal. Isn't it? Last episode I said, okay, I want 100 times. Everything progresses so fast in this game, it's amazing. So I'm only level 1 for blue because it's so slow. I'm going to continue with that 885 prestige. Okay, so that would be close to the highest I ever got, isn't it? But I do not intend to prestige. I want to continue to understand this Flask Mastery thing and do a push. Next episode, we're going to prestige a lot. I'll tell you in advance. A lot. So I'm trying to balance this out as usual. This is fast forward, by the way, because you know the drill now. I mean, I'm not going to waste too much time on this. And now red flask is super slow for Flask Mastery. I should choose another color maybe. How about yellow? Let's see if yellow is faster. A little bit. Unlock Flask Mastery. That's an accelerator for Flask Mastery. Now it makes... Now I wasn't sure what it did, so I did a test to confirm, but I had a clue what it did. I'll give you an example. So 5.79 times research speed. But that's not what it boosts, but I wanted to confirm it, okay? But what it boosts is the speed at which I generate Mystical Flask. But I'm just gonna triple check, even though I'm almost certain. I'm just gonna check, make sure that it doesn't increase the multiplier, which would be also very interesting. But it doesn't say Flask Mastery gains, it just says Flask Mastery, so I was pretty sure it was just the speed at which you generate Mystical Flask. Yeah, and I was correct in fact. Then I left for a while, I forgot how long, 419,000 fire flask. So we're gonna be able to spend that. 123,000 seconds. That's a lot. 3,600 seconds is 1 hour. But guess what? We'll still be able to get that new flask today. All right. Accelerators. Trying to see what I was gonna do here. Just spend, yeah, I just spend some leftover energy, 34,000 times more energy gains. And then here I got almost 500,000, so I can get 2 times more fuel flask. I'll get that as soon as I can. I get fuel flask when I research. 1.5 golden flask gain. Remember when I was hesitating between the two? Here it is. And I can get it more than once. I think I got it twice, didn't I? Or I blinked at the same time, but it doesn't matter. Auto research green flask, I'm gonna get it, but it's going to be for next episode. And my goal is 25% once again, but I want to save some for the 500,000, I guess. So Flask Mastery is moving ahead slowly, but of course I was AFK, so not AFK but offline, so we didn't make any progress. So that's an incentive to keep the game open and go AFK mode, for instance, if you're farming for Flask Mastery instead of closing the game. So I'm just looking for one that's relatively fast or faster. It's still pretty slow. Well, this one is not too bad. 2,700, of course, is my record, because right now I got 1,200 grand total. So this is the record of all time in 11 hours. Remember these numbers for next episode. In the following one. Wow, everything is so exponential. Okay, so moving forward with this. Fire flask, there was an upgrade. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna get anything here. It's not worth it. Not yet. There's a new accelerator. You see it's blue. You see booster at the top? And check this out. I love this game. 58 times? Okay. Remember, 58 times. I cannot get that. Oh, yeah, yes, I can. So I'm going to 500 times. So the boosters boost the normal. And guess what? I'm pretty sure the 1E12 on the top right boosts the booster, which boosts the normal. So each of your accelerated can get boosted by the booster. And I assume that whatever is the 1E12, which, by the way, as we speak for episode 6, I'm pretty close to. So we'll see if I'm right about that. But this is so strong. And now I can create flask super fast. And that's why my Flask Mastery is faster, because I'm making flask so much faster. 10 times faster, in fact. Right? I was at 50 and now I'm 500 or whatever. And yeah, imagine that. I'm pointing at energy. Imagine how much energy I'm going to make when I get this. It's 1E60, still far, but don't get fooled by the fact that I'm at 1E30, because it doesn't take that many hours to get to 160. 100,000 seconds is still nonsense. I need 10,000 blue flask. But we're going to fix that. In fact, I thought of a strategy, and I'll show it to you very soon, and it works really well. At 34, I'm looking research speed booster, because I saw these ridiculous number. I wanted this research speed booster, which I will get before we get the next flask. I'll tell you in advance, it's purple flask. It's not a huge spoiler, just the color of it. It looks a little bit like Mystical Flasks, but it's not as close as fuel versus green. But we keep going with this. I'm going to try with the blue now that everything's faster. It's more interesting, so I'm going to try to go cheer up my blue. And I put everything in blue, in fact. Come on, let's go. Let's level this up. It's all about research speed. But let's not forget, also I get an overall bonus for all research speed with my Mystical Flask, it's amazing. 82,000, remember 100 times when I started. Now I'm at 82,000, close to 100,000. These numbers are nothing, it's gonna go even faster and even higher. Okay, so here I'm just spending some leftover stuff. I'm pushing the green, do a jump cut here in 28,000 seconds, and this is where I'm gonna start my new strategy that I invented on my own, like a big boy. Second time I say big boy on this channel. Check this out. Let's go red. Flask Mastery. No, not right away. Yes, Flask Mastery. Okay. Look at research. 28,000, 27,000. I just lost 1,000 for one Mystical Flask. One Mystical Flask. 1,000. Let's check again. 27, 26. Here's the key. Here's the key to get access, and plus unlock research speed booster. I'll be even faster, and I'll be able to create in this episode purple flask. I won't be able to well, I have access to them. I won't be able to craft them though. I'll show you why. We'll fix that problem in episode 5. It's fun. I know the future right now because I'm ahead and more organized. Like I told you, I was gonna get organized in the next 10 days. I package up my footage, my backup footage. I package it up into already edited videos, and here 3,300 seconds is a little less than an hour. I felt it was reasonable because Flask Mastery was getting really slow, so that little trick was so slow that I decided to just wait it out. So I'll eventually just close the game, wait for an hour, come back and have access to a purple flask. I didn't know they were so slow though, but as I said, we'll fix it next episode. Prestige 3,500, so it's 3 times more than, so I would quadruple what I have right now. 1,900 a pop for Fire Flask. Unlock Fire Flask gains, how about that? You want more Fire Flask? So strong. Imagine with the booster how many Fire Flask I can get. It's pretty far though, very expensive, but man, all of a sudden it's 5,000 a pop per 90 seconds. We're only getting started though. Here I'm checking the booster, how much it's gonna cost me. I don't know if I'm gonna scroll down. Come on, scroll down. No. Here I'm pointing 1E12 probably goes to this, goes to that. I'm almost certain if it does, it's gonna be beyond strong. It's gonna be well, I'm not game breaking. I'm pretty sure the game is stable up to the 1E100 golden flask. Would I reach it before the stuff is ready for me to go past it? We'll see. I'll contact the developer once I reach that level. Okay, so I'm working on blue flask here, and look at that, 1,800 seconds just to create a purple flask. So obviously it's not working. See, it's red. Everything's blue. I can't even do it. But next episode I'll be able to do it with a bunch of boosters and stuff, accelerator, whatever you want to call it. Time to prestige. And I do that to prove that I keep my Flask Mastery after prestige, which I expected, to be frank. And now I'm going to start using this, the auto attribute flask in whichever space is available, because next episode we're going to prestige a lot, and I'm going to need a lot of automation for that. Now here it doesn't go up because I don't have enough, you know, it's pretty expensive to get the Fire Flask gain, and I just prestige 1 second ago, so I'm just playing around to see. It's the same for boosters. It takes a little bit of time, but these are my achievements, and I get this one, and look at that, 3 out of 1,000 prestige, amazing. And that would be it. What a game, what a start. If it's like this the whole time, I'm in awe. Seriously, it's not because I was accepted in the close, but it has nothing to do with it. Anybody who knows me, I think you know me by now. If there was problems with the game, I would say it, but to be frank, it's really good. The developer who made this understands how the game, how they work. the satisfaction of progressing, you know, the feeling of being super powerful even though you're not. Remember I think it's last episode when I said, I'm a noob, but I feel strong. You know, I feel I'm making so much progress. That's what's so fun, and that's what's lacking in a game like Idle Slayer, for instance. I keep referring to that game because it's the most popular game on my channel, you know. I wish Idle Slayer was like that. Maybe they will be. But anyways, I hope you like this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.